Welcome back to the channel BBC Coin everyone. Today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about coins among collectors, the 1976 United States Liberty 1 cent coin with no mint mark. This penny represents more than just 1 cent. It represents history, rarity, and hidden treasure. The year 1976 was a special year in America because it marked the bicentennial celebration of the United States. While many coins received special designs during that year, the Lincoln cent kept its classic look. On the front of the coin, you will see Abraham Lincoln with the word Liberty beside him. Above his portrait appears the famous phrase, "I in God we trust." Below the portrait is the date 1976. Now here is where things get exciting. If your 1976 penny has no mint mark, it means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. During that time, Philadelphia pennies commonly carried no mint mark. But not every no mint mark coin is valuable. What makes certain pieces worth serious money is condition, rarity, and minting mistakes. Most circulated 1976 pennies are common and only worth a few cents. But when a coin survives in brilliant uncirculated condition, especially with full original red color, collectors begin paying real money. High-grade examples certified by professional grading services can reach hundreds of dollars, and the finest known pieces have crossed the $1,000 mark. Some market guides note elite examples reaching values from $1,200 and beyond. So how do you know if your coin could be valuable? First, check the color. A bright red penny with strong shine is much more desirable than a dark brown worn coin. Collectors call these red coins, and they often command premium prices. Second, inspect the surface. Look for scratches, damage, corrosion, or cleaning marks. A clean, untouched surface increases value dramatically. Third, study the details. Strong lettering in Liberty, a crisp date, and sharp Lincoln portrait lines are signs of a well-preserved coin. Fourth, search for rare errors. This is where hidden fortune can appear. Some 1976 no-mint mark pennies were struck with double dies. That means letters or numbers may appear doubled because of a die misalignment during production. Look closely at Liberty, "In God We Trust," and the date. If you notice doubling, the value can jump fast. Another exciting error is the off-center strike. If the design appears shifted and part of the coin is blank, collectors love these mistakes. Then there are clipped planchet errors, where part of the coin edge is missing due to a blank cutting issue. Die cracks, cuds, and BIE errors are also highly collectible. A BIE error appears like an extra line between the B and E in Liberty. These unusual mint mistakes can turn a simple penny into a collector prize worth far more than face value. Now let's talk about why collectors are so fascinated with this coin. The 1976 penny comes from one of the most memorable years in American history. It was the nation's 200th birthday celebration. Even though the cent did not receive a bicentennial reverse design, it was still minted during that iconic year. That historical connection adds emotional and collectible appeal. Another reason is survival rates. Billions were made, but very few remain in superb condition after decades of circulation. Most pennies were spent, damaged, or turned brown over time. Finding a top-grade red example today is much harder than many people think. This is why certified mint state examples are climbing in demand. When collectors compete for the best condition coins, prices rise. Imagine finding one in an old family coin jar. Imagine checking a forgotten piggy bank. Imagine opening a drawer and spotting a bright red 1976 penny with no mint mark. That tiny coin could be worth hundreds or even start from $1,200 depending on grade and rarity. If you think you have one, here is what you should do next. Never clean the coin. Cleaning destroys original surfaces and can lower value instantly. Handle it by the edges only. Place it in a protective holder. Use a magnifying glass to inspect details. Compare it with known examples. And if it looks exceptional, consider submitting it to a grading service such as PCGS or NGC for authentication and grading. Professional grading can dramatically increase buyer confidence and help maximize selling price. Where can you sell a valuable 1976 penny? Online auction platforms attract collectors worldwide. Coin dealers may offer quick sales. Coin shows can connect you directly with serious buyers. Collector forums and communities are also useful places to learn current demand. Always compare offers and know the true grade before selling. Now here is something many people misunderstand. Just because a penny has no mint mark does not automatically make it rare. On 1976 cents, no mint mark simply indicates Philadelphia production. The real value comes from exceptional preservation or genuine mint errors. That is the difference between an ordinary penny and a hidden treasure. Let's imagine two coins. Today we are diving into one of the most searched modern American coins ever discovered in pocket change, the 1995 United States Liberty 1-cent coin with no mint mark. At first glance, it may look like an ordinary penny sitting in your drawer, piggy bank, or coin jar. But what if I told you that one small copper-colored coin from 1995 could be worth far more than 1 cent? And in some rare cases, collectors have paid over $1,200 and even more for special examples. Yes, you heard that right. This tiny coin has become one of the hottest modern pennies in the collecting world because many people overlook it every single day. Most think it is just spare change. But smart collectors know that certain 1995 no-mint mark Lincoln cents can hold surprising value. So in today's video, I'll show you exactly why this coin matters, how to identify the valuable version, what errors to look for, and the current market value that starts from $1,200 for premium collectible examples. Make sure you watch until the end because the rare detail we reveal could turn an ordinary penny into a treasure. The 1995 Liberty 1-cent coin features the legendary image of Abraham Lincoln on the front side. Above Lincoln's head, you'll see the words "In God We Trust." To the left side is the word Liberty. On the right side is the year 1995. Now here is where things get exciting. If your 1995 penny has no mint mark under the date, that means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. In 1995, Philadelphia pennies normally did not carry a mint mark, so this part alone is not rare. However, certain no mint mark 1995 pennies became famous because of valuable errors and top condition grades. That means not every 1995 penny is worth big money. Most circulated examples are still only worth 1 cent. But the rare ones? Those are the coins collectors dream about. The most valuable variety is the 1995 double die obverse penny. What does that mean? It means during the minting process, the design on the front of the coin was stamped incorrectly, creating visible doubling on the lettering. On genuine valuable examples, you can often see doubling in the word Liberty, "In God We Trust," and sometimes the date. This is one of the easiest double die pennies to spot with the naked eye, which is why collectors love it so much. Imagine checking your old penny jar and suddenly noticing the letters look doubled. That ordinary coin could become a highly sought-after collectible overnight. Now let's talk value. A normal circulated 1995 no-mint mark penny is usually worth face value or slightly above that in nice red condition. But once you find the double die version or an ultra-high-grade coin, prices rise dramatically. Collector-grade 1995 no-mint mark double die coins can start around $1,200 depending on condition, color, and certification. Higher quality pieces have sold for thousands. Some top examples graded by professional services have sold for over $4,500 at auction. That's a huge return for a coin many people ignore. So how do you know if your penny might be valuable? Here are the key things to inspect. Number 1. Check for no mint mark below the date. If there is no D or S under 1995, you likely have a Philadelphia coin. Number 2. Inspect the word Liberty closely. Look for clear doubling in the letters. Number 3. Inspect "In God We Trust." Strong doubled letters can be a sign of the famous double die variety. Number 4. Check color. Bright original red coins are worth more than dark brown worn examples. Number 5. Check condition. Sharp details, no scratches, strong luster, and minimal damage all increase value significantly. Collectors especially love coins that look nearly brand new. Now let's talk about grading. Coin grading companies like PCGS and NGC authenticate coins and assign a grade. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin can become. For example, a regular 1995 no-mint mark penny in average condition may be common. But one graded mint state 69 can bring serious money because so few survive in that near-perfect condition. That's why collectors always say condition is king. Many people ask, can I still find these in circulation? The answer is yes. Although it becomes harder each year, millions of 1995 pennies still exist in jars, rolls, drawers, piggy banks, and bank coin rolls. Valuable coins are often hiding in places no one expects. Some of the best finds happen when people search old family coin collections. So before spending your pennies, always check them first. Now let me share a powerful tip. Today, we are diving into one of the most talked about modern coins in the collector world, the 1999 Liberty 1 cent United States coin. Many people ignore these pennies every single day, but some rare examples have shocked collectors with values starting around $1,200 and climbing much higher depending on condition and rare features. At first glance, the 1999 1 cent coin looks like any common penny. On the front, you'll see the famous profile of Abraham Lincoln, with the word Liberty proudly displayed beside him. Above his head appears "I in God we trust," and the date 1999 is shown clearly. Many people mistakenly call this a Liberty 1 cent because of the Liberty inscription, which has become a favorite detail among coin hunters. On the back of the coin, you'll find the Lincoln Memorial design, along with United States of America and 1 cent. Now here's where things get exciting. Some collectors search specifically for the 1999 coin with no mint mark. A coin with no mint mark was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, and that is completely normal for many pennies of this era. However, certain 1999 no mint mark pennies contain rare die varieties or striking errors that make them incredibly desirable. One of the most famous varieties is the 1999 wide AM penny. If you look closely at the word America on the reverse side, the letters A and M are spaced farther apart than normal. This tiny difference may seem unimportant, but collectors know it can mean serious money. Some high-grade 1999 wide AM pennies have sold for thousands of dollars, with premium examples reaching over $4,500. So why does this happen? During the minting process, special dies are used to strike coins. Sometimes the wrong die gets paired with the wrong coin run, creating varieties never meant for circulation. That accidental mix-up created the famous 1999 wide AM penny, turning a regular pocket coin into a collector treasure. If you've got a 1999 penny at home, here's what to check immediately. First, inspect the reverse side under bright light. Look at the word America. If the A and M are clearly separated, you may have something special. Second, check the overall condition. Coins with bright original red color and minimal wear bring the highest prices. Third, examine the surfaces for doubling, off-center strikes, die cracks, or planchet errors. Any unusual feature can increase value dramatically. Collectors often grade coins using professional services like PCGS or NGC. Why does grading matter? Because condition can transform value overnight. A worn example may sell for a few $100s, while a mint state example with sharp details and original shine could start at $1,200 and go much higher. Premium certified examples can become headline auction pieces. Now let's talk about another detail that confuses many people. Some videos online mention a 1999D penny with no mint mark. That combination cannot happen naturally because the D mint mark stands for Denver. If a coin has no mint mark, it was struck in Philadelphia. So when people say 1999D with no mint mark, they usually mean a 1999 penny or they are misunderstanding mint marks. Always double check before buying or selling. Besides the wide AM variety, other valuable 1999 pennies include off-center strikes, broad strikes, double dies, wrong planchet errors, and major die breaks. Some wrong planchet examples have sold in the $2,000 to $3,000 range. That means even a small penny can carry surprising value when the right mint error appears. Imagine finding one in a jar of loose change. That's why coin roll hunters search through thousands of pennies every week. Most coins are ordinary, but one rare find can change everything. The thrill of discovery is what keeps collectors excited. A coin worth 1 cent by face value could be worth more than a month's salary to the right buyer. If you want to know whether your coin is valuable, follow this simple checklist. Use a magnifying glass. Compare the reverse lettering. Check for unusual spacing in America. Look for doubling in Liberty or the date. Examine the coin's color. Bright red examples are preferred over brown worn pieces. And most importantly, never clean your coin. Cleaning can destroy collector value instantly. Many beginners make the mistake of polishing coins to make them shiny. Don't do it. Natural surfaces are prized by collectors, while cleaned coins often lose market appeal. Even if your coin is rare, harsh cleaning can reduce the price significantly. Today, we are diving into one of the most searched modern coins in America, the Liberty 1 cent 2010D United States coin with no mint mark. Some collectors believe certain rare examples of this coin can reach prices starting from $1,200, and in special cases even more. So before you spend your change, watch this entire video because the coin sitting in your drawer might be more valuable than you think. The 2010 penny was a historic release because it marked the first year of the new Union Shield reverse design. This design replaced the Lincoln Memorial reverse that had been used for decades. On the front of the coin, you still see the famous portrait of Abraham Lincoln with the word Liberty beside him. On the back, a strong shield symbolizes unity and the strength of the United States. That makes the 2010 penny an important modern collectible. Now let's talk about the confusing part that many people search online. Some people call it the 2010D penny with no mint mark. Normally, a 2010D penny should have the D mint mark under the date, meaning it was struck at the Denver Mint. A coin with no mint mark was usually made in Philadelphia. So if a Denver coin truly appears without the D mint mark, collectors immediately pay attention because it may be a rare mint error or damage-related issue. This is where the excitement begins. A normal 2010 penny without mint mark is common and usually worth only 1 cent in circulation. Fresh, uncirculated examples can sell for a small premium, often a few cents to a few dollars depending on condition. But rare error coins, top-grade certified coins, and unusual missing mint mark examples can jump dramatically in value. That is why collectors inspect every detail carefully. So how can one coin be worth $1,200 or more? The answer is rarity, condition, and errors. First, condition matters. If your coin looks brand new, with full red original color, no scratches, no wear, and sharp details, it may qualify for a high mint state grade. Professional grading services give coins grades, and top-graded modern coins can sell for huge premiums because so few survive in perfect condition. Second, mint errors matter. If the coin has a genuine missing mint mark due to grease-filled dies, weak strike, or other production mistakes, collectors may pay strong prices. Third, demand matters. Modern era coin collectors love unusual pennies, especially first-year design issues like the 2010 Shield Cent. Now let me tell you something important. Many people online claim every 2010 penny with no mint mark is worth thousands. That is false. Most are regular Philadelphia coins and worth face value unless in top condition or with a true collectible error. So do not believe every viral video you see. Real value depends on authentication. Here is what to check on your coin right now. Look under the date. If there is no D and no mint mark, it may be Philadelphia. Check the surfaces. Does it shine with original red color? Look closely for doubling in letters, off-center strike, die cracks, or weakly struck mint mark areas. Use a magnifier because tiny details can mean everything. If the coin looks unusual, do not clean it. Cleaning destroys collector value instantly. Store it safely in a coin holder. Some known 2010 pennies in certified high grades have sold for hundreds and even over $1,000. Auction records prove that top examples can bring serious money when demand is strong. This is why collectors continue searching rolls of pennies from banks and old jars of change every single day. Imagine finding a coin worth $1,200 in a handful of pocket change. That is what keeps collectors motivated. It is not just about money. It is about the thrill of discovery. 1 tiny cent can tell a story of American.